Good day. Now, I will introduce the materials that we will be using for our foot or shoe and toe impression analysis. So first is of course our dental cast stone, and also our known sample and our varnish. Paintbrush, pushpin, stick, roller, sticky note, yarn, spray bottle, spatula, shoebox, and lastly, our cardboard and basin. result of a shoe print that has been recovered on the crime scene. So, as you can see, it has shown some characteristics of the shoe based on its neutral probation, hole, cut, crack, and its width and length. So, those are the characteristics of the shoe impression that has been recovered on the crime scene that help us to match and determine what kind or specific shoe that the suspect was been using. Good day. For today's activity, I will introduce the materials that we will be using for our macro etching analysis. So first, we have our film carbon, Oslo paper, pencil, scotch tape, and our ORCR. As you can see, this is the vehicle that we will be using as our sample of our macro etching analysis. So in this part, we can see the chassis number is located under the seat of this vehicle. And also, in this part, where the engine number is also located. So now, I will demonstrate on how to lift and transfer the chassis number and engine number as well. So guys, all you need to do is first rub it with film carbon and put some clear tape on it. Then, put it on a clean and white Oslo paper. So that's all the things that you will do on our macro etching to identify if the vehicle will match its chassis and engine number on its ORCR, so that we can identify as well if the vehicle was stolen.